Guys, Fives here with a head shave. I'll go ahead and put some more of the ice cube on and get started. So I've been using the carbon razor, the plus plus plate, so I'll be using that today. And the soap that we'll be using is Southern Witchcraft's um, Valley of Ashes, which is a special edition release for Reddit's wet shaving. And I got this on a buy sell trade several months ago. And I really love this scent, and they're actually coming back. They came back out with it. They just released it this week. Um, so I will link it below. Hopefully, it's still in stock by the time this airs. Got a fantastic lather. I don't know if you can see that, but excellent lather, as always, from Southern Witchcraft. They are local to me, as I've probably said before in my previous videos with this soap. So it's kind of special to me to support this artisan. They do really good work. And yeah. Now the scent notes on this soap are coal tar, bourbon, motor oil, bergamot, cedar, birch tar, to name a few. I do get most of those, although it's really well blended, but I can tell where it's coming from, if that makes sense. Burning rubber is also in the scent description. I remember that. So, very interesting scent. It's not for everybody. It's similar to a sample I had from um, Chiseled Face, I think it's called. I don't own much of their stuff. I just have samples that people have given me. Their Midnight Stag, if I remember correctly. Carbon plus plate, or plus plus plate, sorry, with a brand new Dorco Titan, um, which is this package. So I've been using this razor a lot over the past several days since I got it, and I've been trying to compare it to the original base plate that I've got. And y'all might have seen my last face shave, which was a side-by-side comparison between the original and this one. And I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this plus plus or if I should move it along. And when I decide that, that'll be my deciding factor for which base plate I get when they re-release their their copper carbon razors. It is a smooth shaver, and I'm probably actually preferring it for my head shaves over my face shaves. And that being said, I don't know. I've got options. I might keep this one and sell my original carbon to fund my copper original base plate. But we'll see. It feels really smooth on my head. It feels smooth on my face too. I just prefer the angle that I have to use on my face. I just prefer the original. As of right now. I've still got some more testing to do. Although I will say, the more I use it on my face, the more I'm liking this Plus Plus. So who knows? Maybe after another week of trying it, I end up liking this one better. We'll see. The issue is redundancy. You don't want to have too many of the same razors, you know, or I don't. It's actually working really great with this Dorco Titan. I've never used this blade in this razor before, on my face or on my head. So, yeah, I'll try it on my face tomorrow actually, when I use this razor. Now, if you haven't tried Southern Ridgecraft, they tend to lean more towards the dark scents, but they have some brighter ones too, like their Fougere Nemeta. I can't speak today. Is a bright Fougere, strawberries, green notes. Is very beautiful scent. They've got a grapefruit scented that's fairly bright. Very nice scent. The performance is top notch. It's up there with PAA, the Beresford Man Omnibus Base 345. It's up there with Declaration Grooming, Murphy and McNeil. It's up there with all of them. I mean, I'm going on a residual right now with a razor that has 1.08 blade gap and positive blade exposure, and it's smooth, like really smooth. If I didn't mention earlier, I'm using the Phantom Airlight brush, my favorite head shaving brush. This is my second one actually, because I gave my first one in a trade for my Richman shaving brush, and after about 2 weeks of not having this, I missed it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get another one. This soap is really thirsty, which I like. It's very similar in terms of how much water it can take to Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements or PAA. And that's a fantastic leather. And I'm trying not to spend too much time on camera lathering it, but sometimes you just need to add more moisture. And you can probably hear the dogs in the background. 1 second. Alright. Hopefully they will not do that again. But yeah, this soap performs awesome for me. Their scents are usually spot on for me. I bought their sample pack earlier on when I first started trying them out, and my wife and I went through all of them, smelling them. I used every single one of them to see which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like, and I liked all of them. I loved several of them, and I bought several of them. So it's a very nice artisan to support. They do great work, great performance. I can't say enough good things about them. I love that they offer the sample pack, so you can try everything. It's very affordable too, and for me at least, for a lot of people, I would wager it's more affordable than buying several sets that you don't like. Alright, and go against the grain. That's nice. I don't know. You know, you get in this predicament where, as a head and face shaver, some things work better for your head, and some things work better for your face. And then you try to decide, what do I want to keep? I was going to do a side-by-side today, but I don't have the time for that right now. I've got more chores and stuff I've got to do before my wife comes home from work on my off day. So I tend to knock some stuff out while I am off and my wife's at work. And then when she gets home, everything's done and she can just relax. This is an efficient razor. It's definitely mows down a good amount of growth, which I need for my head shaves. Because if not, I end up buffing too much, which results in irritation. Now, that reminds me, on the subject of shaving your head, shaving your face, I've seen some comments, and we're all entitled to our opinion. That's what's great about this, but I'm here to tell you guys, I have shaven my mustache and chin area. I don't find it any more difficult than shaving your head or shaving your cheeks and neck. I just look better with a goatee versus being naked. I actually look better with a beard, but I enjoy wet shaving, so I do it now out of relaxation and aromatherapy more than necessity. Even though, I'm a healthcare worker, I have to wear an N95. I still like shaving my face and keeping my goatee. You don't want to see me with that facial hair. But, let people enjoy what they want. If some people want to just shave their neck and their line up their cheeks, let them do that. If they just want to shave their heads, let them do that. I mean, who are we to tell them what to do and what not to do? Now, you don't have to watch their content or follow them. That's your choice. So, like CDB says on I Am CDB, it's your shave, do it your way. And he is correct. Do what is enjoyable for you. Just like my boy Scott shaves his face, but not his head. And just like Jonathan he keeps a goatee, a fairly large one, and does not shave his head, which is great too. Christian and Adam shave their face. Christian has shaved his head before, so I'm trying to bring him over to the dark side of shaving his head. But it's enjoyable. I look better, and I can grow an afro. I can grow a full head of hair. I just like the bald look on me. And I enjoy shaving my head. I used to not enjoy shaving my head. I don't know if you can hear that feedback, but it's noticeable for me. Very nice. This handle is a little bit long for me. But it works. It's long and it's fairly narrow. And that might be good for some people. But I prefer more bulldog sized handles, like the Rex Ambassador. And the Fat Boy. Just because it just fits in my hand better. And my hands tend to get more soap and stuff on them while I'm head shaving. Sorry, I'm trying to focus against the grain on my head. So I need more grip while I'm head shaving. And this does an okay job with that. Sorry for going quiet. Like I said, trying to focus on the against the grain with this razor, which it's only my second time on my head shaves. So I'm trying to still learn it. There will be a side by side on my head shaves with this and the original too. Now we are doing a giveaway at 150 subscribers, which we're getting there. We're at 105 last time I checked, which is awesome. So thank you guys for that. We've got some cool stuff coming for the giveaway. So make sure you're tuning in for that. This scent's really nice. I would say the scent strength is probably a 7 out of 10 to my nose. It's fairly stout. Very nice. Alright, let me finish rinsing off. I'll be back with the post. Alright, and I'm back after the shave. I rinsed off with warm water, then cold water on my head, and used the alum block from PAA. There was very minimal stinging, very good, smooth shave. And then I'm going to finish off with the matching Valley of Ashes aftershave. It's in a glass bottle, which is nice. Like to mix it up. Now there's no alcohol in this. It's just witch hazel, aloe, and good stuff for your skin. But since it doesn't have alcohol, what I tend to do is use Barbados, which is alcohol based. I just like that alcohol for my aftershave feel. So anytime I have something that's not alcohol based, I use Barbados. But this is a nice splash. The scent is beautiful. Very good. I'll link the everything below in the description like I usually do. And yeah, and then after I'm off camera and I change and stuff, I'll throw the EDP on. That's the matching Valley of Ashes. And if you look back here, you see, hopefully, it says made in Tucker, Georgia. That's about 40 minutes from my house, so that's kind of cool. All right, so to recap, we used the carbon with the plus web base plate, brand new Dorco Titan blade, very smooth on my head. And the soap and the aftershave we used was the Southern Witchcrafts Valley of Ashes. Beautiful scent. They just re-released it, limited edition. So if you want it, if it sounds good to you, go grab it. The brush was the PAA Phantom Airlight, lathered in the PAA lather bowl. And after I get off camera and everything, I'll be using the EDP. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.